Hello, good morning, Pisces. How are you doing? I want to say thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be here this morning and be alive with you. I also want to say, I know that y'all see how it is outside, and these are signs of things that's going on. And then you hear people say, I'm talking about the wildfire in Canada. And then you have people saying, oh, when the Twin Towers, it wasn't this and that and that. But let me tell y'all something. Times of days are here. All right? It ain't no assumptions that you making. You seeing it. All right? You seeing these things all the way from Canada, all the way to Jersey, New York, Philadelphia. This thing is trapped. I mean, times are here. And then you hear, it don't even say on news this fire was burning in the ocean by the oil in Mexico, in the middle of the ocean. I mean, times is talking to you. Times is talking to you. Pay attention to what's around you. All right? I mean, be careful. Be careful. Because times are here. All right? And things don't get better. They get worse. If you look at my readings, 3 years ago, I said about that I was dreaming that we was all in a house and that you couldn't come out unless you had a mask on. All right. And then the COVID hit, and then I had a dream that it was all these military people controlling the streets and police coming to people's house. It's 2003, and everything that I said is what it is. And these are all in dreams that are coming to me. So pay attention to what is going on around you. All right? Close attention. And you see people saying, oh, well, you know, when all this happened, I didn't see, and I live here in New York, and, you know, I didn't see all these ashes all over the place, and I live here in, you know, in Harlem, and I didn't see no ashes. And that was even worse. We're not talking about a building collapsing. We're talking about a fire. Okay? A fire. Get it correct. We're talking about a major fire. In the Bible, it says balls of fire. Balls of fire. If you read the Bible, and y'all so into Bibles and stuff, read it. Because I went to Catholic schools and got, attended all these after school. I did my confirmation, my communion, everything through a Catholic church. And I may not go to church and may not open up a Bible and read them today, but I remember everything I read back then. From the age of 7 all the way till I was in 8th grade, I studied the Bible. I went to Bible study for Catholic schools. And I'm trying to tell you, it said it on there. Balls of fire. What you think balls of fire is? We're not talking about collapsed buildings. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a wildfire. And people say, but they're not showing the wildfire in Canada. Let me tell you something. Just like you don't believe in God because you don't see it. That's the thing with people. It's something wrong with the world. But they're not showing the wildfires in Canada. Okay, well, if God don't come and stand in your face and you don't see God in the flesh, you don't believe it. But you seeing it. What is wrong with y'all? I mean, the stuff that people put on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the things that people say, I cannot believe it. It's like you need to watch what comes out of your mouth, because that's telling me that you don't believe in God. Because, honey, all these clouds up in the air, right? Wildfires are going on, and God's got to come and say, I'm right here, and it's a wildfire going on in the air. Like, honey, understand that the world is in the clouds. Pay attention to what it's telling you. The world is in a cloud, in a delusional. Okay, that's what's going on. That's what it's telling you. The world is in a cloud zone. All right, things is happening to people. Things are happening so crazy these days that it's in your face. I wish I could really talk about what I want to say. Okay? All I got to say is pay attention. And it's crazy to say. I live in New Jersey. It's a damn shame that I can't speak the truth. And if I tell you what is about to happen, it's going to blow your mind. The power that is going behind these big old white houses. This big old white house that has flags. It's a big white house that has flags. We just went through tower moments after tower moments. Things happen that you never seen happen. In that beautiful castle of a white castle right here in America. And now, the best friend of a leader is becoming a leader himself. And they all from this Jersey, New York. And you ain't going to tell me somebody's going to stand in front of somebody and run them down, curse them out on TV, tell them everything they did in the past, only to become the person that they are too. To me, it's a game that's being played. And we're so delusional in this world that we don't see it. But it's happening right before our eyes. And we're putting in a box votes. That's crazy. The enemy against the enemy. And we're all in a box. And that's what they want us to be. The enemy and the enemy both did the same shit, all of them. And now we're putting these votes in a box to only come out with more enemies. And y'all worrying about a wildfire in the clouds and living in a delusional world and getting ready to go back into the box because we never came out of the box yet. Because we got blindfolds on and we don't want to take the blindfolds off and see the nearest exit. We're living in a world of chaos and delusional. And that's what they want each and every one of us to believe. And that's what we're doing. All right? And like I said, I cannot say names, but I sure enough can say it's a castle of a white castle. This right here. Right? And everything that's going into that white castle is nothing but chaos. And we're so blind and stupid that we don't want to see it. But we worry about every damn thing else. All right? Everything else they put in front of you to blind you. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you.To. It's all the blind spots. It's all for you not to see the truth. But the thing is, and I'm going to always say this, you believe in the flesh, but you don't believe in God. Because if you believe in God, you won't be talking craziness and believing craziness. And I know that. I do readings every day, all day. And if something doesn't hit you in the face, people are so blind. So blind. And so addicted to many things that it's not real and it's not good. And I can give you this nickel. I can give you this nickel, right? But you're going to take it because you believe it. But if I tell you something that's going to be good for you, you're not going to take it. You're going to go on and get caught up in a rapture of craziness, right? Because that's what you believe. You don't believe in what you don't see. You believe in what you see. You believe in people that hurt you, abuse you. The laws. The logs. It's called logs. Law. The law. Right? The law. Right? That's what you believe in. The law of attraction. The law of nonsense. Right? Of the blindness. A real blind man can find their way out the door. But you can't. That's crazy to me. A real blind man that lives in a darkness, that can't see. A real blind man that walks around with a stick can find their way out the door. But you can't, and you can see. Ain't that crazy? Wake up, America. Because we're in a box. And we have blindfolds. But you don't want to see it for what it is. All right? It's a door there that we should be exiting. Okay? It's a door that it's a stick. It's a lady with blindfolds that holds her hands out and got two justice. And that is no lie. It's not a man, it's a lady that says in any law firm, any court, is a lady that holds balance, but with her eyes wrapped up that you can't see the law. Is that crazy? And that is the truth. You go ahead and look it up. You go ahead. If you're a lawyer, you know it's the truth. If you practice law, you know it's the truth. But this is the thing. This is the thing. Look at Art Michael. Justice is there, the law. All right? He goes by the truth. He sees the truth. He ain't blind. Right? But we got to come out of that because we're in the blind. We all the way around. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Let's not focus so much. Okay? Because this whole cloud, right? Not only is it a cloud over us, there is a hurricane brewing coming towards Florida. And I said, my mother said, in my dreams, there will be water, Lisa, but you will be protected. She said it. Not one time, twice. I dreamed of a water tower that came down, right? I dreamed of that, and my mother came in my dream and told me, it's not that water. I said, oh my God, this water's coming up. She said, it ain't coming in your house because of the type of floor you got. I don't understand that part. But she said, it ain't coming in your house. And in my dream, it was a guy that, I don't know, a boy, because he's young, acting crazy. Couldn't control himself. All right? Or whatever he wanted to do. It didn't look like it was my son, because my son don't look like he's white, Puerto Rican. Okay? My son don't look like that. If I would have known if it was somebody in my family, because I know my son. Okay? But in this dream, this guy didn't look like it was my son. It looked like somebody I didn't know with kids having problems. Okay? Feeling like they was drowning with these problems. But whatever it was, I'm going to say it again. There is clouds. First of all, there's fire, clouds, and is brewing in the middle of the ocean, and it's coming out. And I kept telling y'all, Pisces, you're the eye of the storm, the hurricane that gets the strength from the water. It comes right out the water, walks out the water, and a cloud forms a cloud and starts whipping shit up. Destroy. I don't play when I tell y'all something. Listen to me. This is serious. Pay attention and stop talking about, but I don't see and they don't show the fire. But there's a cloud and this is man-made and you're damn right it is. Damn it, wake the fuck up. Wake up. Do you understand you need to wake up? There is fire. There is water. All right? Whipping from side to side. We're talking about Canada. We're talking about Florida. Water and fire. Whipping. The air you can't even see. Do you understand? There's a warning. And we're sitting up here talking about some, but I don't see the fire. I ain't got time to play with people. I don't have the time to play with people. Wake the fuck up. Because this is real. And stop looking at each other talking about, but there's a fire and the TV is talking and all of it. Girl, please. And y'all, I'm sitting at a bar having a drink and I'm doing this. You better wake up because you're going to get caught up in a rapture that you can't get out of. And I keep saying, God said, Lisa, you're going to walk with a backpack. Right? He didn't say I was going to carry my house on my back, my money in my backpack. He didn't say I was going to have a car. He said you're going to be walking with a backpack. And in that backpack is everything you need. My birth certificate, my social security, my passport. Yeah, that kind of shit. All right? Because when things happen, everything that you worship, that you think you're going to take, you're not taking. Okay? Believe me when I tell you, it's serious out here. You need to wake up. All right? It's telling you. You seeing it with your eyes, but you talking about some, oh, this is, I don't see that. They're not showing it at the wow, but they all, I ain't got, all right, well, when it comes down on your head and you wake up and you thought you was living, but everything is crumbled on your fucking head and you got to wait for somebody, if you even get a chance for somebody to realize that you somewhere in that chaos, in that rubble, in all the debris, pray that you come out alive. That's all I'm going to tell you. Keep on playing. God says, I can make you a believer. And I will make you a believer. And I will get you on your knees. And you will believe. In who? In me. That's what God said. Okay? You keep playing. There's a God and there's a devil. And everything in the world does not happen because God says. There's a devil whipping just like God is. You need to find out what side you on. And it's just not by how you live, who you love. It's the whole world in front of you. Okay? You know how many people I hear that says, I want to live in Dubai. I'm moving to Dubai. Okay, with your poor ass. Go ahead and move to Dubai. Because you, in your brain, in your mind, in your whatever you think you, in your head. All right? People want to live. People want to follow the latest trench out or go to the latest. Baby, you better watch it. You better watch what you say, what you think you, who you think you are. Okay? You got people that want to die with a casket full of money and house and cars and dogs and cats and, okay, let's see how much you're going to take. Let's see. Selfishness. Self-centered. Let's see how much you're going to take. You got people that says, God is not helping me. I don't have. But you woke up. You got clothes on your back, food on the table. Okay? Yeah. But you're not happy, not even with that. All right? You got people that say, I'm going to be here with this one because this one's going to help me, but you miserable as fuck. All right? You miserable. then you want to fix somebody else's life because you can't fix your own. Okay? I deal with people every day, honey. All day, every day. All right? This is what I do for a living. All right? How can one female put another female down because you're part of another female's man, or they got a divorce, or they live together, whatever, but you want to put the next one down, right? Not even knowing the situation. Not even knowing why she left him, or why she left him and the kids. You don't know nobody's situation, but you get ready to walk into that situation, or you're dealing with that situation, and you think that, oh, he's going to leave, or I'm going to be a part of this and my life is going to change. It damn sure is. It's in front of you. I mean, if you were the person that is with someone else and talks about that someone else, and then you talk about them too, you ain't going to live no good life. You're not. All right? If somebody got a divorce and they see you and you want to talk about their ex, how they not a good mother, how they don't do this and that, you're not going to live a good life with that person. Okay? That person ain't even thinking about you. If you was somebody that tells you, you can't meet my kids, you can't go to my house, you can't meet my family, they hire you, like it's going to happen one day don't come, but you laying up in the bed with them, they coming to your house, you're not going to be happy. Okay? Because a real person will do everything right by you. And it's not going to talk negative about who they was with. Okay? That's what a real person do. Now, if you, everything that I've said before the real person, and that's what you want, you're never going to be happy. Ever. Okay? You want to judge other people and judge yourself on top of that. That's what you're getting. All right? And I'm saying this for a reason. People are living a life that is a delusional. But it's in front of you. You see the red signs. You see the red flags. But for some reason, you don't want to believe it. But when shit gets out of control, then you believe it. When they start treating you the same way, you believe it. It don't take a person to call you names like they call their wife or their baby mama. It don't take that. They'll do it in a different way. All right? Be careful, because that's why these clouds are so heavy over you, over all of us, because we're living a lie and we don't want to think out the box. We want to stay stuck in the box. Blindfolds, tied up, not even seeing that there is a door there. But that cloud is so heavy that it's covering everything. I'm going to say something. I don't know how y'all read Bibles, but remember when that cloud came in and people was shutting the doors, and the cloud was coming under the door, killing people, right? You can't escape it. The signs are here, all over you, but you try not to see it. All right? Whatever situation you in your life, but you want to force a situation, and you don't want to walk away, or you want to wait for somebody to change, or they keep saying they're going to change, but they're not. You be careful, because you're the next victim. You're the next victim. And you will sell your soul to the devil because you don't want to face reality or believe it. All right? Karma don't have no face, no name to it, Pisces. Wake up. Wake up. Okay? You got to wake up. So, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you need to wake up. And like I said, I thank God every day that I wake up for the best day of my life today, for waking me up today. All right? Because you don't never know. You don't have no clue. You may think you know people. You don't know how they think. You may think that they're in love with you. You don't know how they feel. You may think they want the best for you. You thinking all it is, but it's in your face. Okay? But you see good and all, but you blind. I don't know who I'm talking to, Pisces. Wake up. All right? All right. Thank you for allowing me to tell you that, okay? And I'm going to jump into this, and I'm going to make it quick. All right, Pisces. Spirits, Archangel, tell me what I need to know. The first card that came out, the page of coins. The second card that came out, the Queen of Wands. And then look at this, the 5 of coins. The page of coins is something here going on, right? But it's like you want to make sure it's recognizing opportunities. But you recognizing the opportunity, right? You recognizing it, but it's in the young stage, because it's a page. It's the beginning of recognizing the opportunity that is in front of you, right? But you're being cautious with it. You're being cautious, right? You're not moving quick, but it's like you see it. You see it. Look at this picture compared to what is going on right now in the world. You see the water. Everything is gray. Everything is gray. You can't even damn near see, what it looks like to see the blue skies. It's gray, all right? But you see these colorful balloons in front of you. As far as the eyes can see, you can see them, right? But you got this briefcase on one hand and a coin on another, right? Recognizing an opportunity. You cannot be disconnected from your goals in trying to recognize an opportunity, right? Like I said, you can't be in a box, right? You can't be in a box blindfolds trying to see how I'm going to get out the box, and there's the door. But you don't want to see there's the door to these opportunities with all this cloud in front of you, right? You can't be disconnected from your goals, but then you got an opportunity in front of you. Are you going to take it, or are you going to be disconnected from it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right? And like I'm going to say, it's a lot of things that is going on in the world that is out of control, right? But you got to see the opportunity and not disconnect from what is coming for you or what's in front of you. All right? The pages, where it's a new beginning, there's something that's coming to you, but you got to be ready to receive it, right? You cannot, it's like you see it, you dream it, but are you going to go for it? Or are you going to continue to say, I need to study more, or I need to get more information, right? It's a startup, right? A small, small gifts. The pages, you learn by taking, it's like you accounted every penny that you got, right? But it's telling you to take a risk on the page of Pentacles. Take a risk. They are whiz kids. They're real smart kids. when it comes to the idea of starting a business, okay, they are usually smarter than people around their age, and very dedicated to the one they love. All right, they're young, and it may be a child there, or maybe that you want to start a business, but you're very dedicated to the people you love. But it's telling you to take a risk on it. Why are you waiting? All right, why are you waiting? They might easily get hurt from a major setback. So it's telling you to start something, right? It's telling you that you're wise. And it can be, you may fall in love, but it can also mean a setback because you're not taking risks. You're not doing it, right? Or you might have went into business with somebody and your business is fairly new, but things ain't moving like they wanted to, okay? You are in love. It's like, I'm in love with my child, right? I love my child, but fucking with him can set me back on what I need to do for myself, right? But it's like these kids are the smartest kids in the world. They're very intelligent, right? And they count every penny, and they sit down and it's like, I need to study more. I need to know more before I can take this move, right? But it's a start. It's the page. It's the beginning, because the page and then the knight and then the queen and then the king. You understand? And then before the page, you got the 10, completion, finish, right? But then you go with the page. The page is, well, I got this money. I got this 10 of Pentacles. This is like the material things that you can feel. Things that you want to do, but you can feel it, right? But then you got the money to do it, but then you step back. Excuse me, y'all. You step back and you hold on to your money because you still deciding, what should I do, right? When should I take this move, right? When should I make this move? And it's like you sit there with a briefcase. It's like somebody graduate from high school, right? You graduate from high school, you get your diploma, and then you smart as hell. You could go to college and do anything you want to do. But then you sit there and say, I got my diploma, I'm smart as fuck, but I don't know if I want to go to college. Or I want to sit here and go get a regular job. Right? It's like you have a plan, but you sit on your plan because you don't know, you need more information. It's some type of information that you're waiting on. But you sitting there holding on your dreams, waiting on information. How is something going to work out? How is something going to end up being? But you holding on to your own dreams. Okay, because you are in love. And it's like you put love in front of your dreams. And to me, okay, because then you got the Queen of Wands being confident. And I feel like this is the now. You got that fire burning in you that says you need to do this. You need to go from the page to the queen. Okay? From the page, it's like you grow up from a situation that you was in. You grow up from a situation that you was in. All right? But listen to me. This is the crazy part. Whatever it is that you growing up or you should be doing, or whatever message you get, right? You may be holding back on something, waiting for this information, or wait for this money, all right? but you full of fire. You the queen bee. You're Beyonce, right? But then hard misfortune. Somebody here is recovering from a loss. All right? Look at this man. Look at this man. And this man, again, check this shit out. This man has a briefcase. Okay? A briefcase. So you go from the page to the 5 of coins. And in the middle, you standing like you on fire. So this could be a child that you keep telling to do the right thing, but they're not doing it. Right? And then losing everything. Because they're not listening. Right? Then they grow up and then they look out the window. Why? Because now they should have listened to what you said. You should have listened to me. But they didn't listen to you. So now they got to face the consequences of not listening to the mother. You got a lot of love for these kids. But when they don't listen to you, it's nothing you can do. You got to let them face their own music at the end. They grow up quick after that. Right? I feel like is a child, is somebody seeking, got their briefcase ready to go. Got money in a briefcase. All right, I'm ready. Looking at whatever they think in this delusional world that they live in. All right, what it is, but their minds is in the clouds. Right? It's a thick cloud over them. And you're saying, listen to me. Just listen to me. Right? And when they don't listen to you, they learn their lessons. Because look what happens. Everything caves down. Everything. All right? It's like you outside looking at freedom, but then you get inside and everything is caving down. Because you don't listen. All right? Because you should have go ahead. It's like they waited on this information. Some type of news. And they got a briefcase. It's like you want to be the lawyer. Or you want to bail yourself out of a situation. You think that you know more than it's like they're not listening to you, Pisces. All right? Somebody here is not listening to you. I don't know who it is. But someone here is not listening to you. And because they're not listening to you, it's something here that it's not going to succeed. And it may be a business that you starting off with somebody that is not going to succeed. But you got to choose a business and love. You can't, like this person is the kind of person you can go into business with, but you can't fall in love with them because it's not going to work. Okay? If this is about a child, this is a child that don't listen to your advice and waiting on some other information. But at the end, they're going to hit rock bottom. They're going to learn to listen to what you say. Right? Or it could be you're sitting on your money saying, I want to open up this. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And you know you can do it because the Queen of Wands is somebody's fire. And they get the business and they do it. Okay? They are creating people. They the people that create things. All right? They are people that put things into action. Right? But they confident where they stand. Right? But you got to make the right decision because if you don't make the right decision, you're going to wind up hitting rock bottom with a person, okay? Or with a business, or with a relationship, or with a child, all right? So whatever it is that because the page is a new path. All right. Either you can take the path or you can leave it. Because if you don't pay attention, then you're gonna wind up hard misfortune because you're not listening. Okay. It's like you want something so bad that it's not good. But it's a plan here. It's a new direction that you want to go through. You got all the plans, but you're not doing something. You still sitting there, right? So you think about what you're going to do, Pisces, because I don't know what to tell you, all right? You need to wake up and smell the coffee and stop acting like, oh, well, you know, you can tell the horse, or you can take my dog to the beach, but my dog, I could try to force him to get in that water, but he don't want to go. Right? I can't make him do nothing. Okay? I can show him, well, oh, this water's beautiful. Okay? But no. I can run a bath of water and put my salt in it. My salt is going to protect you. That you need it, but you don't want to get in the water. All right? So go ahead and live your life and get it fucked up. That's the best I can tell you. I can do the readings, but I can't, if you don't listen to your readings, then you the one that's heading into disaster. Okay? You got the page of coins with the musician. Now you realize I'm going to open up my business. I'm going to get that money and open up my damn business. I'm going to do it. Look at this. The page is opening something new, but you keep talking about it, not doing it. Right? Now you're doing it. Right? Now you're going to do this. Now you're going to think about how you need to do this. Or if you got a business, maybe somebody you got to get rid of that is not good for you in this business. Everybody can't go into your business with you. And maybe you got somebody that you're doing all the work and they ain't doing shit. You're the mastermind of the business. And I know that because Beyonce's in the middle. Maybe, but you're going to open up and you're going to be successful in that business. I don't know if you want to open up, deal with clothes. Whatever it is somebody here, a seamstress. I don't know what business you opening up, but it says you're going to be successful when you open up this business. Or when you move to a different direction, the door is opening for you. Okay? The door, it says recognizing the opportunity. Go for it. With the musician, this is huge. Because the musician is bigger than the page. It's major. Tell me about this queen. You breaking free from what you are in. It's like you breaking free from being stuck because you got the knife. You may be breaking free from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you're breaking free. You're using your brain. It's making sense. Okay? When you get the ace of swords, okay? It ain't nothing bigger than the A. What is bigger than A? Nothing. What is bigger than 1? Nothing. Right? That ace is pretty high. So it's like you're starting to do stuff in a different way, or you going to do a remakeover over a business or a situation that you in that you need to redo something to be successful. Or it's paperwork, it's things that need to be redone. Especially if you're dealing with someone else in your business. Okay? With a business partner. That's why I do things alone. Because I'm not carrying all the weight and somebody ain't doing shit. That's how business fall apart. Alright? The 5 of swords. The 5 of cups. The 5 of coins. I'm sorry. Jesus. You get the 10 of swords. You need to either cut somebody off that you're doing business, or cut somebody off that doesn't want you to be successful. All right? Or you need to realize, I can't do business with you. All right? Here's everything. Here's your money, and go. Just get away from me. Because the Five of Coins, look how bad that looks. Everything is caving down. Right? Hard misfortune. And then you got the Ten of Swords. But the sun is coming out. The thing about this Ten of Swords that I like, that even though everything is caving down, you got a flower growing from this teddy bear. And they left you out in the road. It's like they left you, it's like they tried to kill you and left you on the side of the road to die. All right? And not know that you were still alive. Right? But the sun is coming up, so there is a new day. And look like you growing. Even though everything happened and it caved down on you and they left you for dead, it's like they said, get out of here. I don't need you. I don't want you. Right? It's all right, because you still got life to live. You still got a second chance to live. And the sun is coming up. Right? They left you on the road, but the sun is coming up. All right? You've been going through hardships, but the sun is coming up. They left you for dead on the side of the road, but you still got life. You still got a life in you to fight to live. Okay? You may be going through a lot, but you still got life inside of you to fight, to grow. And that's what it's saying. And I love that card, because it's not showing where the sun is coming up. It's a new day. That's why I say, you always should say, I'm going to live my best life today. And thank you, Lord, for opening up my eyes. Because you're breaking free from this. And you feel like you're out there alone. Everything is caving down on you. But you still got life to live. When they threw you out in the road and left you for dead, you still got life in you. The sun is coming out. You're growing. It's something inside of you that's growing and saying, I want to live. Okay? Pisces, you're in your head about finance. I feel like everything is caving down on you. All right? I feel like you're going through a struggle now. All right? But you're going to cut free from this, and you're going to redo something over. It's like a makeover. It's like you left me for dead, but I got a makeover. Okay? It's like my house burned down, but look at my house now. My world came down. I don't have really nowhere. It's like I was left for dead. It's like nobody's there. Tell me about the musician. Tell me about the musician. Tell me about the musician here. You got the Eight of Pentacles. You got to let go. Okay? You're worrying so much about your money. All right? The Eight of Pentacles is like when you are damn near there, right? You putting every one of these pentacles, like you worked hard, right? And so you are on your last dealing. It's something here that you're very crafty about, that you're going to be successful. And I don't know if somebody works with candles, somebody work in front of a computer, somebody is working with herbs, lanterns, but whatever it is, everything is going to be lit. Everything is going to work out. Okay? Everything with your business is going to work out. Whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to be okay. Whatever it is that you want to open up, or whatever it is that you got in your mind that you want to do, you're going to be okay, because financially, it's like you feel like you're struggling. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. The 8 of Wands. You got a lot of 8s here. All right? So you got 8, honey, infinity, speaking the truth. But you running towards this. It's like, Pisces, when you cut somebody off, right? You got the 8 of Pentacles, and then you got the 8 of Fire, right? So, things are going to be moving fast for you once you break free from a situation that is not serving you, that is not good for you, that left you out fucking dead, that left you with nothing, all right? That left you under financial in debts, all right? Sometimes you can't build with people, all right? This person wanted to finish you off. Look at this. The seven of cups, right? Now you picking the right ones, all right? You have choices now. When you got this 10 finishing you off, you got the 5 of Pentacles, all right? Leaving you fucked up, right? The 10 finishing you off, thinking that you couldn't grow, that you couldn't come back. You came back with the comeback. And now you got the pick. Now everything that was so dark, look how beautiful it becomes. The clouds are going to be clear. You're going to be able to see the sky again. All right? It's telling you to pick the right one. You can pick anything you want, but make sure that you see that you got corns, that you got apples, that you got berries, that the grass is green, that the sky is blue. You got that moon there, but it's not clouding you. All right? You're fine. The clouds are moving, and it's like we're going through something right now, but you're going to be okay. See, where they thought that you was not going to live to see or talk about it, you're here to say your story. All right? Once you cut off what ain't for you, what's holding you back from being successful, from being happy, and don't want to finish you off, because they want to finish you off. They don't want to see you with nothing. They want to see your world cave. But at the end, everything you work for, everything that you redoing, every makeup you redoing over yourself, over a situation, you're going to win. You're going to be okay. Because somebody here is just worrying about a struggle. All in your head about this money. All in your head about, is this going to work? What's going to happen? Okay? What's going to happen with me? Am I going to be out in the street? Am I going to be able to eat? Am I going to be able to keep my business? Am I going to keep a roof over my head? Food on the table? You're worrying about a lot. But you're going to be okay. Pisces. If you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.